Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome to the channel with the world's crustiest palette. I'm just gonna open this so you guys can see what I'm working with. Okay, I mean, this is it cleaned. So, I mean, what can a girl do? Anyways, I would like to start this video off with saying hi to everyone who has joined me on my YouTube journey. And also, I would like to I want to tell everyone the prompt for this video. I would like to go to Pinterest, reload my feed, and pick the first 5 pictures that pop up to decide what I am going to draw. So I am going to begin with doing that. So there is my phone. And these are all art tips. Can I cheat? Okay, wait. I'm gonna leave this in, but I'm going to cheat because I don't want to do just mainly art tips. I would like to have, cool design ideas like this. This looks really cool. But I want like 5 of those. Okay. So we have an art tip with color design. We have a denim dress and tank top set. We have a peach drawn by an artist named Gloss. We have this picture of these very beautiful ladies by Heidi on Twitter. Then we also have this very cute, like preppy punk outfit going on right here. This is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to design a finalized sketch based on all 5 of those pictures, and then I will be right back. Okay, so before you click off the video, I swear we're gonna fix this. Yeah, I feel like I do the opposite thing where, people usually try really, really hard on the sketch and it looks really good, and then they add color, and it's like, they feel like they haven't done their best work. I feel like that's what my sketches do. I feel like the opposite happens with me. So I think my sketches are really bad, and then I paint over them, and they're like, mwah, chef's kiss. So we'll fix this. And we're going to start painting. So for my process, what I usually do is I start with the background. So I just get a big fat brush, and I usually get like a darker color. I usually get a darker color, and okay. And I just paint the background. I kind of go in with a wet wash first, because why not? And with watercolor, I'm not really too worried about what happens. I'm not too afraid to throw down some dark colors or throw down color in general, because usually this stuff dries super, super light. And so I'm kind of just like, going in and just adding color. Okay. I go in, and this is going to be a very long process of trying to just get the background as dark as I want it. And from my last peach drawing, which is also on this channel, I feel like I made the background way too light. So I'm going to try to make this one a little darker and see how I like it. And I'm going to paint the background, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am more or less finished with the background. I want to come back and, I'm probably going to come back to that a little later on in the painting. Right now I'm probably going to do my literal favorite part, which is the hair. And I can do that, while I'm talking to you guys. So I've never introduced myself or talked about myself, I guess, in an art video. Except for my last, what was it called? It was like 2 weeks ago or something. It's on my channel about how much like my art block stopped me from doing art because all I was doing was constantly comparing myself to people. So my name is Anaya. I reside in Las Vegas. I've been an artist, I want to say, for like, I don't know, 5 years? Like, I guess, like, seriously. I constantly changed my art style for like, I think I had like at least 7 to 8 different art styles. And that was a mess. Because I was constantly, like, I stopped learning how to do things. And I would instantly be like, okay, well, I'm going to just try to do everything new in a different style. Instead of trying to add to my knowledge of, you know, anatomy and painting and everything, I was just like, I think this style looks cool, so I'm going to learn how to do that. Not how to do anatomy, because that's lame. And so, but I'm happy with the style I have now. You know, it's a little funky. It's a little weird, but I like it. You know. But this is, I usually put a base layer for my hairs. And I'm gonna probably go in with a purple. I think purple and a pink would do good in her hair. This is just like you know, tomboy Princess Peach, essentially. And I think I think a purple and a pink would look really good in her hair. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to prep those colors. And let's see. I'm going to put some purple here and some purple there. Just to show that little spike back here is in shadow. I'm going to do the same thing over here to show that one's in shadow. And I want these ones to be like lit up, kind of. Not like lit up like super bright, but just kind of showing that they have, I guess, like a light source coming down. And I think that looks pretty cool. So we're going to work with that. And then I'm going to prep a skin tone. Joshua. Okay, so I wasn't recording any of that, or at least not my voice for the hair. I was just talking about how I usually put down a base color and then I go in with a lighter, like a darker purple, especially if it's like a yellow, and kind of give it like a shadow. I don't like to just go in and make a, you know, yellow darker with like a black, or go in with a, you know, orange. I like to kind of switch it up, and I think purple gives it, you know, makes it kind of go more with the background. And I also just like the feel of it. I don't know how to really explain it, but I think it looks better than just adding, you know, black to yellow or like an orange as shadow on top of the yellow. And this is not finished. This is probably going to have, you know, 4 or 5 more layers thrown on top of it. I'm going to probably start prepping her skin tone. So I'm going to probably just show you guys how I do that. Let me grab this crusty palette. Okay, I'm going to mix it into this one right here. Just making sure you guys can see. So my thing is I always just use a green and a red. Let me find my red. Okay. Drop the cap. Okay, a green and a red. So I'm just going to drag that here and drag that here. Mix it. You see how red it is? I'm just going to add more green. and more green. And I ran out of green. Or actually, this should be good. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a buttload, a ginormous amount of water, like a lot. I'm gonna water down that skin. And I'm gonna just mix that up real nice. And I'm gonna take this paper covered in eraser shards and swatch it. It's a little dark for Princess Peach, so I'm just gonna put some more water in there. And with watercolor, I don't like using white. You know, there are times where you do need to, but you can always just water a color down until it is light enough for you. You see how much lighter that is in comparison to this one? Okay, see how much lighter this one is in comparison to that one? But it still needs to be a little lighter. Peach is a little bit lighter skin tone, so we're just going to put some more water. And I think that should do it. Look at all these crumbs. That's gross. And yeah, that is a really nice skin tone for Princess Peach. So there we go. We have her skin tone mixed here. And you see how dark it looks in the palette, but once it goes onto the paper, it gets really, really light. It gets really, really light, so I won't have to, you know, I'll probably just be able to go, okay, hold on. Probably just I have to like use it like 2 or 3 times, and then it should be good. Okay, paper towel's literally a lifesaver when you're doing watercolor. Just picks everything up. As long as it's like saturated in water, you'll be able to pick it up with a paper towel. Okay, so this is the most chaotic painting session ever. Okay, so we're gonna take this yellow I just mixed for her hair, and I'm gonna actually, I'm sorry I hit you guys. I'm gonna mix it. I hit you guys again, I apologize. Just gonna go in with this brown and go into her hair and just, you know, do some little shadows and tell where the root is right here. Like this is where everything kind of comes together. And I want that to, you know, bleed naturally into the yellow I had already put down. Except for in certain bits like this, I want that to stay as is. I want to freshen up this purple that I put down. So we're going to freshen that purple. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay. I'm thinking about erasing that a little and putting some more yellow there. Okay. All right. And I'm going to start fast forwarding my painting process because this is literally going to be like, you know, 2 to 3 hours long of me painting this peach. Then I'm going to come back to you guys. So give me like a good, you know, 10 minutes. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. Oh. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. This is Peach, gunslinger, sunglasses, denim vest thingy. That was the 5 items, or the 5 pictures that I had gotten from Pinterest. So from this picture, I decided to take the color scheme, because again, that's Peach's color scheme, and as well as the pose that this model is doing here. I decided to take that pose. Let's see. And then from this one, I took sunglasses for this, from these lovely ladies. And so I was like, okay, with those 2 ideas, you know, and then the denim. I was like, okay, let's go for like a Western girl, like a cowboy or cowgirl. And then I also had to do the Princess Peach. And then down here, this was just lighting and saturation. So I was sure to saturate some of the colors that I wanted to be saturated. I also included that one. So that's all 5 of those Pinterest pens combined into this lovely lady. And I think she looks really cute.